dad who had passed away, and he didn't want to keep this because it made him sad.
Yeah.
And apparently, so his dad owned a barbershop and lived at the barbershop right next to the guy's pawn shop.
Yeah.
And this was basically what he did. That was his hobby. He rode it to go fish, he rode it to go get groceries, he just rode it. And it came with some Pelican hard cases with the little quick release thing.
My wife's parents lived in there. Once you go far enough, it goes off down in the valley. And on the left is War Eagle Drive.
Yeah, I've done a lot of riding out there too. Going out toward,
We've done hill climbs with this ride just like this. It just was in the shade, you couldn't see it. You got it?
Well, no, this thing.
Get back up this hill.
this one, I would just
If
take this the
anybody
first year
stall
and
out
keep it revving.
and too close to
Keep it
give,
revving, don't stop.
somebody gets hurt.
I think we should just do this one at a time. One at a time.
Good news is I'll probably knock all the spider webs down for you guys when we get into this other trail.
Appreciate that.
And if I haven't did it before, I probably will now.
Yeah, the other day when I came out here, that was just, I finally gave up.
Yeah, it was brutal. I mean, I'm pulling spiders off like big old things. Like
That time of year when it starts to cool
Shoot,
off,
if you ever
those
get
guys-
tired of the weight of that thing, sell it and get you one of these. They make the same power. Power to weight, yeah.
72 horsepower.
Yeah, but you weigh over 400 pounds.
Yeah.
I think these things make, with this, I think I'm running about 38, 40 horsepower,
You're a taller guy. Did you get the taller?
360 pounds.
You like it?
I got the taller seat and put a
Yeah,
pad
but
on
the
it.
difference is I can get on the stage and I can haul ass.
Yeah, that lower seat.
You can't.
I mean, I was cramped.
I go 70.
Even
Yeah, I
I
can
mean,
80, 90, whatever I want.
yeah, there's just,
Honestly
you can't
though,
have
I have
no
been
height
looking at the
on
V-Strom, the 800
It helps when
DE
you're off-road.
versus
You
long
don't want
distance stuff.
stuff, not being
I
able to
like
get
how
around.
it's just a little bit lower to the
heard that
center
one.
of gravity than those. 'Cause I sat on one of those at Barber's,
Yeah.
and I could feel it. You know, you get past that point, it's
It's
just, oh
going, it's
goodness.
going down.
The other one.
And it's unforgiving.
The other thing I do right here is
My brother got a
I've
2016 V-Strom.
I think it's 20,
Yeah.
no 18
Now
and
that's-
15 on my tire pressure.
I haven't ridden it out in the
absorb
this
a
kind of
ton.
stuff,
Mhm.
but it's actually made
My
more for the
bike is about
highway.
your age.
Yeah.
So it's
I know that they have,
so-
you know, they got the 800, the 800 something
Yeah,
else,
I
the
mean,
800 Adventure, the
I've thought
DE,
about
the
selling it like
XT.
first
They,
week, 'cause I was like, this is-
Where the XT,
handle
they
it.
just,
and it
the
finally broke in,
adventure
it's
model,
fine now.
the 800
But I just remember
DE,
thinking,
and
this is
1050
horrible.
that's going to fall.
I had brought that up on a different.
The bike style that he got,
I bet
Mhm.
you,
something
something
like
like that.
that, in 2024 or whatever, they ain't making it no more. It's just
Find it.
yeah.
more of the adventure
International
style and
or
that's
MP or
more
whatever.
off-road
The
than
wider springs for the American
Highway.
market. They put
Yeah.
springs that's like for
Now, there's
120
some
to
dude,
150
he's got a little
pounds
YouTube
people,
channel,
so if you're less than that,
Bilbo Brappins.
Yeah.
He lives
I mean,
in,
it's
he's
settled
from
in
South
great.
Carolina,
I would- I
but he
don't
rode
have a
all the way
problem with it
down
now. I
to
just remember
the
thinking, I
Keys
hate this
on
so
his
much, I'm ready to
DE,
sell it.
then went and did the
And,
Southeast
I don't
BDR,
have a
then the
frame of
Mid-Atlantic,
reference.
then the Northeast, then
Well, I was coming-
across
like I said, I was
Canada and
coming
even
off
Alaska.
of the older model Himalayan,
Just,
and it was like as
Yeah.
soft
Just
as it
going.
could be on the
And he did
suspension.
600-1.
That to what I felt
Okay.
like
Yeah.
was no suspension at all. on
Yeah, I
this thing.
did
It felt
those.
like-
I
I
was
was
with
like, I made a
real
mistake here.
sheet.
I'm glad I waited it out. 'Cause I mean, it breaks in like everything else and softens
Yeah.
up. But
But they
the
took me
tire
on
pressure,
how was that?
Huh?
I mean,
How
it
was
makes
that?
a huge difference, especially when you're going over rocks.
I took
Stuff like
me
that.
both
keep
of
that
them.
in mind.
Yeah. I mean, you don't
All
want
the way
to
to
feel
the
too
end.
low, but
The
I've
first
got
one, I
tires
can
on here
remember,
that are
is it
super
the
stiff,
600 that got
so
the
they can
same
allow for a
spot
lower
thing?
pressure.
600
I don't know that I would do it on
One
the
of them got
stock tires.
seen.
I mean, you could probably
Yeah,
go
that was-
600-1 has the rock overlook
23
and the
and
power
it's
lines
fine.
on it.
And it helps.
Okay,
I mean,
which one when you
it's
finna get
amazing
rid
how
of
much of
the
a difference it
XCD?
feels.
He just a big bunch
I
of
think you don't have
boulders
to
and stuff, and he just, I mean, he just a mess at the end of it. Just before we get rid of it.
Did y'all start from Sylacauga and go up, or did y'all start from the Oxford area and go down?
That I can't see, because I was just following.
Okay.
Yeah.
When you started 600-1, was there like was on the right hand. It starts at an uphill and it's like broken pavement and then it goes into dirt. Or did you go up like just a regular hill?
When we started, I know we started at the other end, and when we came out on the rough place.
Okay.
It was a bunch of rocky stuff.
Yep. Yep. Oh yeah. It's like this one weird downhill going that way that's just rocks. Yeah. Yeah, buddy.
Yeah.
It's a good time. Okay. Oh, this has to go down all cool.
guys doing?
Check on my gas.
You out of gas?
No, I'm just checking.
Oh, checking.
My wife was calling me like it was game time already.
1 hour it'll be game time.
Yeah, what else?
Y'all can sit in the sun.
Have you been to, you know, when we got to the end, basically we turned right. The left goes back toward, I think what you said, the old bridge.
Yeah.
Have you been that way?
Yeah, that's where I crashed.
Okay, going up which way did you go?
So like originally 270 went down to the bridge.
Yeah.
But it's kind of really bad.
Yeah.
So they have that, you know, where you go down where we went, and you get to the end, we turned right. If you turn left, it goes back down and connects at the bottom,
and then it
just
splits
before the bridge.
You get to a point where you go uphill or downhill.
Yeah. So downhill goes to what? I've heard the bridge has been tore out.
Okay. Downhill goes toward the bridge.
Huh?
Downhill goes toward the old bridge or whatever.
Yeah.
Uphill goes back toward, connects back to here.
I was going to go out that way, but it was like this giant washouts and stuff. I thought, well, now I'm going back to where I came, and that's where
I want to see past where that.
Huh?
You know where the big rut is where y'all bypassing, right?
Yeah.
You go to that bridge. I want to see that. I ain't never been there.
We can take you down there, and you can come back out. Like if you don't want to go down or up. Up, I've been several times, and I don't have any problem making it. That's the part you're talking about where it's just washed out.
You talking about a big washout? It ain't that long of a ride, but
it's just getting through the rut.
Yeah, I don't want to miss it there either.
One goes uphill, one goes downhill. I think going down toward the bridge, up back toward. But we can go down there and look at it, and if you don't like, if anyone's uncomfortable, you can go right back the way you came, and not have to investigate that. But if you want to look at it and see it,
I'm wondering if we're talking about the same thing, because you know when we split a few minutes ago and it took us and we wound up back over here.
Yep. Go left.
And I'm talking about if you kept straight, you would have ran into a rut, a mess that you couldn't really.
Yeah, you can go around that.
Yeah.
That's where I wrecked, going around it.
Okay.
Or actually coming back from going around it. But
compared to where we've been now, where is that? I'm not following where.
So, ask the question again.
Where is it that
remember when we crossed that? We went through that gate way down there. When we was on this road and we went through that gate. We kept going and we went through a gate.
Okay.
Yep.
And you keep on going, and then you split it off. Yeah. If you had kept going, you would have ran into a
big gullied out
Yeah.
thing. That's where he was talking about coming back up.
Yeah.
But yeah, that road goes down to the bridge, but it's all effed up.
Yeah.
Right? So you can go around all that effed upness. But
coming back, you got a mess on your hands.
Yeah, well, it was just some light. I mean, for me, it was some ruts that I just tried to plow through, and my front tire got kicked out from under me.
But it was dry.
It's not
it wasn't
bad, I'm sure, for you guys.
Can you get us there?
Yeah.
I mean, I think I know where you're. I know the split where 270 goes down and up, but it doesn't sound like the same place he's talking about.
Yeah. So let's just ride out there.
Yeah, let's go right there.
Yeah. I'm getting all this on camera, by the way.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna let. Well, why don't you lead us out there?
Okay.
I think I know what we're talking about.